Welcome back, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We're very excited. It's a really good time for our family because we all get together. I'm sure like everybody else, but our family's all nuts, so we get a lot of really good content. Anyway, it's neither here nor there.
We're going to be posting lots of that for you to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So stay tuned. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving for us growing up. Just because it's the holiday, let's do it. Let's talk about all the crazy that used to happen.
Oh, man, so much crazy.
Okay.
So we used to go, everybody knows our dad is a triplet. So we used to go to our grandmother's house, his mom's, and it was the triplets plus our crazy aunt and all their spouses and all their kids. So there was like 50 people probably, I would think, at least, right? That would go to Thanksgiving when we were young. And we would, I don't know, we'd get there early, like 1 o'clock, I felt like.
Yeah.
Like it was early. And we would be playing outside. All the moms would be in the kitchen cooking.
The dads would all be watching football.
Yep. The dads would watch football, hang out, have beers, drink, whatever. We used to be allowed to drink, I remember. Like when we got a little older, Grandma at dessert time would make us like little
sambuca.
dessert shots and stuff. Yep. But it would start like early, and then it was like 10 courses.
It was a ridiculous amount of courses.
Yeah. So the first course I remember we used to get, and I remember this so big, like vividly, because I always loved using the nutcrackers, but they would put out baskets of like nuts. It was like walnuts and
I remember that.
almonds and like fresh nuts and fresh fruit was like the first thing that would come out.
Yep.
And you would eat that. And then after that, you got like,
Antipasto.
yes, like the cheeses, the meats, all of that.
Yep.
Artichokes, olives.
Yep.
Then I think after that, we got salad.
Salad. Yep.
Yep. And then after that was the pasta,
which was
Grandma's lasagna, and it was always roasted, burnt.
everything was roasted,
Crispy.
burnt. Everything was roasted, burnt.
It would come out. She always had those like deep glass pans,
dishes, yeah.
and they were black.
Yeah, it was
Like
nasty.
the whole thing was black.
Yeah.
But you had, so like at this point now, you're 4 courses in. You've already had like a half a sandwich, salad. And now you're expected to eat pasta.
And wait a second. It wasn't like, oh, let's give everybody like a little sliver of
No.
lasagna.
It was like 3 trays.
It was like a
of
chunk.
Yeah, and you had to eat a piece.
It was
that
like a
this big.
giant brick of lasagna.
Yes, burnt lasagna.
That had meatballs and sausage.
Right. I was just going to say that had meat and so much cheese in it, like
Oh, my
ridiculous amounts of food. So like you would, by the time you would like get there and then you'd eat and then you'd go play like with us as kids. And the dads would go watch TV and the moms would clean up the first course.
Right.
And then you'd come back, you'd eat, you'd go play. And you did this like 25 times.
Yeah.
So you'd have the lasagna, which was terribly burnt. And then after the lasagna was when you would get like
Actual Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner, yes. And that would be like, you know, the standard turkey.
Grandma's double stuffed potatoes,
yeah,
which
were
are
so
still
good.
like token in our house. If she made those, like there was never a Thanksgiving that she didn't make those. And if if a tray of them came out fucked up or something like that, we're like, you ruined the potatoes.
Yes, because she did ruin a lot from time to time.
Everything was burnt
all the time.
And if it wasn't burnt, it wasn't made right.
No.
It was considered wrong.
Right. We like became accustomed to just eating food that way, I feel like, because we didn't know any better, especially then.
We didn't know it was bad.
Right.
We did not know.
No.
It was terrible.
No. So yeah, so then you'd have like Thanksgiving dinner, that part, then that would get all cleaned up. And now in between when you're playing, like there were certain things that you would do. So like the cousins, we would either play outside. I remember
We'd
it being
start
like
off outside.
freezing cold and like running around outside with all our cousins playing
And Ginger.
games. Yes. And Ginger,
the dog. What was that?
Schnauzer.
Yeah, sorry, I can't remember. It was ugly. It was mean.
Yeah. Ginger. Oh
Ginger.
My God. And like we would run around outside and play. One time, I think Tom or I almost fell off a cliff, like in the back of the house or down the end of the road, and like
I didn't like ever going in their backyard.
either he saved my life or I saved his. I can't remember which, but yeah, we nearly killed each other somehow exploring.
Not surprised.
We used to go in the basement.
We used to go in the basement. That's what I remember. We were like banished to the basement.
We would
to
play
go
hide and go seek down there for hours.
So to give you a visual on this basement, it was a hoarder situation.
The house was a colonial, so like the whole downstairs was a full basement, the length of the entire
Unfinished.
house, but it was never finished. Yes, and it was just full of shit.
And there was like this dirty ass orange shag rug down there. Do you remember that? Like in one section, it was like, I don't know, probably leftover that they're like, oh, we'll put it down here for like a sitting area.
Yes.
We're like, what? There's a freaking
I remember playing like
salon sink next to you.
Alvin. They had an Alvin and the Chipmunks, like it was like a trailer, and it had all the little pieces of like all the little chipmunks and Dave. And like I remember playing with that toy on the orange carpet.
Ew. That carpet gives me the heebie-jeebies when I think about it. Like, I just think of how
it used
gross
to be in their living room.
It
originally.
was. It was. That's what I'm saying. It was like
Yeah.
extra carpeting.
Oh man, remember the end tables? They were like gold and pink, like sparkly glass, and they had those chandelier lights that hung over that had.
Are
like,
you talking about in the living room?
This was in the living room.
Yeah.
Like before they
Uh-huh.
moved the orange carpet to the basement.
Wait, my favorite part of their living room and their house in general was always the artwork.
Oh,
the
my
art on the
God.
walls ranged from anything from super religious.
Yeah, like literally you'd be sitting at the kitchen table and to your right was a photograph of oh my God, I fucking can't believe this. I forgot about this until right now. This is so bad. It was a piece of art. I say that very loosely.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if
Print
that's the word.
of
Print.
of a dumpster. And flying out of the dumpster are dead babies.
Jesus.
Because it was an abortion clinic and these babies are going to heaven.
God.
And this is what hung in the kitchen while you were eating your food.
You can't make this stuff up.
Who hangs something like that in their kitchen?
I don't know. Who hangs something like that at all?
I don't know.
It's weird.
It is so weird.
It's weird.
It's like so like
You're having breakfast and it's like, here's your morning reminder.
no sex for you.
Abstinence is 100% proof.
A fucking dumpster baby photograph.
She was fucking
in
nuts.
the kitchen. What
And
the
then
fuck?
in the living room, they had like wood paneling, which was awful.
It was.
By the way, the cabinets in that kitchen were pink.
They
were
sure
like
were.
pink wood. Like,
Hell yeah, they were.
Like pastel pink wood.
Yes, they were.
That was
You are
weird.
correct. Yeah.
Ugh, oh, whatever. Anyway, there was mail everywhere.
Mail.
There was just stacks
Everywhere.
of mail.
All political.
All political. All like donations.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
I wonder
Grandpa
how
was just
much
giving
money
to everybody.
Grandma donated because there was just fucking mail everywhere.
I don't know. It was junk. It was
Totally.
junk mail.
Totally.
I don't, whatever.
Yes.
Every time we'd go to sit down at the table, it's like, we've got to clear 10,000 piles of mail.
Newspaper.
Yes, it was weird.
And remember their kitchen had like that little greenhouse like section that was like all like dead
window
plants.
plants. That's right. Nothing lived there.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
There was no sun coming through, and it was woods in the
I know.
backyard. That's whatever. It doesn't matter. In their living room, they always had some kind of piece of workout equipment that nobody used.
Yep.
Ever.
The ab roller. I remember the ab roller.
I remember like
There was a treadmill.
there was a treadmill, and there was like a stepper.
stepper.
Like
Yep.
I don't know, like there was nothing to hold on to. You just did feet work. It was the weirdest shit. I don't know. There was a statue of the dog.
That
They
came later.
But like there was a big, and she still has it.
I
Grandma
know.
still has it. This big wooden piece of art.
Oh yeah, it's like a face.
What is the significance? There's this like significance behind this piece.
Is
Like
it,
she thinks it's
It's like, is it like an African
kind of.
art? I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like I don't know. I always
It's a guy. It's a guy, and he's in like an
I
orange
think it's
hat.
two guys.
Yeah.
But like I always
Oh my god, we gotta take a picture of this.
we do. We
and
have to
find
put this
out.
up. If
Where
somebody
is
can
it?
tell us like the significance of it's still in her house. She brings it everywhere.
It's in her house now in the
In the apartment, 100%.
No shit, huh?
100%.
I didn't. You know what? It's like one of those things that you've seen it your whole life that it doesn't even like dawn on you.
To me, it's
Wait,
too.
is the abortion picture in there too?
I have no idea,
Oh my
man. I don't
God.
go looking for that.
I'll die.
It's rare that I pop in over there because usually there's some kind of argument going on or whatever. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
neither
yeah,
here nor
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But wait, that what I always picture is like two. It's like an African version.
Is it someone playing like a guitar or a banjo?
Yes.
Okay.
There's an instrument.
Yes.
And I feel like it's what are those like the court gestures?
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
what they're
yeah,
called?
yeah,
the
like a jester. Yeah.
Jester? Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Whatever. I don't know. I can't remember anything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
but that's what they look like. To
Yeah.
me, with a banjo.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have no idea.
And I swear to God, I think she thinks that's like.
Maybe it's worth like a boatload.
No, it's probably not worth dick. Let's be honest. Right? She probably got it like from a garage sale.
Oh my
or something like that.
God.
I don't know. It's the ugliest piece of art I've ever seen.
All right. So anyway. Anyway.
So we play in the basement.
We play in the basement. There was all kinds of shit there. And then you would come back up and you'd have to have dessert.
Yes.
Grandma's rice pudding, which we've talked about.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
But only we can say that.
That's when she would let us have shots. She would make what she would call angel kisses. And I think it was basically like Bailey's with a cherry on top. But
Yeah.
she would let us have that. And that was like the highlight of my life when I was like 15, 16. I'm like, ooh, Grandma's letting us have shots. Like, this is awesome. But intermittently between the courses is when all the drama used to go down.
Yep.
And everybody would fight. So like one time, that's when I picked up our cousin by the neck, and Aunt Holyfield tried to beat the shit out of me.
Good times.
Yeah, that was a good time. I feel like the dads would fight over football sometimes. The kids were always fighting.
Yep.
My favorite memory, though, if we're gonna go there,
Let's go there.
is when Aunt Candy would bring random.
Oh, randoms from CLC.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so our aunt's church weirded us out. I think we've discussed this before. If we haven't,
They were like Pentecostal or something.
It doesn't-
very
I-
like.
I don't even care
running
what
around with no shoes on. And
category it falls in
waving
under.
flags.
It was just like a lot of like we're speaking in tongues
Yeah.
and playing.
Lots of
Somebody's
hands.
actually having a seizure in the front of the room
Yes,
and like nobody
all
knows
of that.
It's
All
like
of
that
that.
kind of crap. I don't know. It's not for me. Anyway, she would bring like a random every once in a while, like every couple of years, she would show up with somebody. Now, you guys have to understand where we grew up. When I say we grew up in the sticks, we were very sheltered. We did not we were not exposed to a lot. Like,
No, it was not a diverse town.
Not at all.
Everybody was a white hillbilly.
absolutely.
We had like maybe 5 black families in the entire town.
Yep.
That we knew because they went to the Baptist church with us.
Yeah.
So like it was normal, I think, to us to know those particular families. But other than that, like everybody was white.
Yeah, everybody was white. So one year, Aunt Candy shows up and she brings somebody from CLC, and it's this black guy who was the nicest guy. He was sweet as can be. But we were all so young and like, what is going on?
Yeah. Who is this guy?
Who is this person? Exactly.
And you have to remember too, we've said this many times, our grandfather is an old Italian racist.
Grandma's more racist than he is.
They both are. They're horribly racist.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They-
That's a generation
and
problem.
it's totally a generational
Like a
thing.
generational thing,
It's-
yeah.
It's sad. You learn from them and you grow. And
Obviously.
and you get better, right? But like our family, you bring to their home a random black guy from church. It was like the talk of the day.
We had no idea what was going on.
That poor man must have been so
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Honestly, I think for starters, we all sit down. Nobody knows this person.
No.
It could have been anybody. It really, nobody knows them. And we're all like manic, you know what I mean? There's chaos going on everywhere. I remember sitting down and just being like, okay, so what do we talk about? Because we have company.
Right,
Like,
right. You
It's
can't-
like there's a
you gotta
guest.
be quiet.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like everybody be on their best behavior.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an interesting Thanksgiving because we were all like, what is going on? What is this? What's happening?
I feel like one time she brought a woman who was like a total like train wreck, like
about right.
addict. Like I want to say she lost her kids or something and like had nowhere to go. Like listen, God bless her. She was trying to do good things.
I know.
but
I
like
know.
when you're a kid and you're so used to the routine for so many years, and then like these random people just start showing up at Thanksgiving, and it was always her. She always brought in a straggler. You were like, what the hell? And then they're also crazy, the adults, that they would start to like be drinking and saying like
crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was, I remember it was like embarrassing, like even as a kid, feeling so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know. How many times that happened?
I don't know.
Maybe 3 or 4?
Yeah, a few.
I mean,
sure.
you would think at some point she would like, be like, I can't bring anybody.
Or like, can you give us a heads up?
Let
like,
us know.
If it was me, right? And like I was bringing a person from church who's like different from our family, knowing how they were.
Yes.
Like I would be very mindful of that person to be like, hey, right? Like
you have to understand,
Just
our
so you
family
know.
is like the type of people where if some rando walks through the door, like they're like sitting there eating nuts, like, who the fuck's this guy?
Right.
Like,
yeah. It doesn't matter who you are,
you
where
want the
you
wrong
come
house?
from, what
Well,
you
who
look
are you?
like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's true. It's
Who's this
true.
bitch?
Exactly. Oh my God. You would have thought too, at some point she would have thought, not even so much to give a heads up, but like just stop bringing strangers. Stop exposing strangers to this freaking shit show. Okay. When we were little kids, I remember there was one time where, I don't know, maybe grandpa, it was probably dad. I think it was probably dad. Brought like the video camera, like the recorder.
He had the camcorder out all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else ever did this when they were kids, but like, I don't know. He would bring that thing and set it up and just
video.
let it go and just record whatever was going on. It was like in a standard spot.
All the time.
The table was like, it was basically the whole table.
Yeah. It was like 4 tables lined up in a row down their whole living room and dining room.
4 is probably even being generous because there was so freaking many.
Yeah.
It would go from adults all the way to the kids. I remember Grandpa praying, and we caught this. It was on the video camera. Mind you, bringing this video camera out was not like now where it's like, oh, yeah, I got my camera out.
Yeah.
This was like a whole production.
Yeah.
You know what I
Huge.
mean? Like this big-ass thing.
Yeah.
Making sure the red light was going, like the works. Anyway, Grandpa was praying for Thanksgiving dinner, and we watched the video back like a few years later, and there's Tommy, our cousin Tommy, sitting at the table. Everybody's got their head down praying like this. And all of a sudden, you see Tommy just look up at the camera and go, flip him the bird. We were like, I remember watching it like as an adult and be like, did anybody else just see that? We were around it like 15 times, watched it over and over again. What a little shit.
I'm not surprised.
Oh my God, that was bad.
It was always an event. And then, so you would have dessert, right? Like we'd finish dessert, then we had to clean all this shit up from these 50 people. And then you basically sat around the rest of the day and either played with your cousins, watched football with the dads and laid around or like whatever.
Until we were told we could go home.
Yeah, and then you got out of there and then you had to do it all over again.
You did it again the next day.
The next day.
Second Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Does anybody else have second Thanksgiving?
This is like a regular thing.
Our producer's shaking his head
house.
now.
Yeah. No, like
it was an
2-day
unknown
event.
thing.
Yeah.
We would everybody came back the next day at like 3:00.
Yep.
And we ate these shitty leftovers. Like
Yes.
you would think after the first time it was like, all right, we got through it, we choked it down, it's
Right,
good.
right.
I mean, maybe you're right, we didn't know that the food was bad, but
Yeah.
we everybody came back again the next day and we went through this whole process all over again.
Yes, minus the randoms usually.
Yeah,
No
no.
randoms came.
No,
to
we never
second
had a repeat
Thanksgiving.
random.
So now we go to Thanksgiving. We had to stop going to grandma's. 1, because she got too old to host that many people.
Yeah.
2, because we all started having kids and the amount of people is just impossible.
It was
right,
impossible.
to
We'd have to
fit.
rent out a freaking hall.
Yes. And then 3, I don't want to be around half those people anymore, if I'm being honest.
Maybe a quarter of them. We go around the ones we like.
No, that's it. Yeah.
It's easy,
Yeah.
and you know who you are.
Yes. Exactly. So now we've taken Thanksgiving and we brought it up to Dad's.
So that's the other thing, though. So Dad moved upstate, and he's claimed this as his holiday.
He loves it.
He loves it, and it's
Because he loved it because of the tradition that was at grandma's.
Right, exactly. And it gets everybody up under his roof,
Yep.
all of his kids, all of his grandchildren,
And
everybody.
he tries to so make it exactly how it was when we were little.
And it is kind
It
of.
is.
It really is.
And now it's like our kids running around in the basement.
yeah, in
playing
the basement.
outside.
You're right, playing outside. And we're the ones drinking.
Yep. Watching
Making
football, making food.
Yeah, that's so funny. So our dad's wife, Lucy, she cooked for many years.
Yep.
For every time we would go up there.
Yeah.
And just last year,
Probably for the last 10 years,
yeah,
she's cooked.
yeah, and the whole family would go. Mom even used to come. Now she won't, but
Yeah.
whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, but Lucy would cook, and last year she had to have surgery on her foot, so she couldn't do it. So Jess and I took over cooking dinner.
So we decided we're not making 75 courses because basically it's a fucking waste of food.
And we also decided we're not having a fucking lasagna. We'll do a nice light pasta because by the time you're done with the lasagna, nobody wants to eat anything. And we
Right.
like are putting ourselves through pain to
Yes.
choke down dinner.
You were forced as a kid to like eat all this food and it was far too much food.
Yep.
And it's an unhealthy thing to eat that way. And we were like, we're ending this now. Like,
And it sucked.
yeah, we're not doing this. So we cooked a nice light pasta. We made,
Penny vodka.
yep, we made our standard Thanksgiving. We had a few apps before, spaced it out throughout the day.
Yep.
That was it. Like nothing super crazy.
It was perfect. And the food was banging.
And everyone was so happy with how good it was.
I know.
Because we love Lucy so much, but she tries.
She tries. She tries. She's not the best at cooks. Listen, it's a hard thing. Cooking's not for everybody.
Oh my God, one time, do you remember? This is a good Thanksgiving story. We were eating at their house, and in upstate New York, there's these things they call them salt potatoes. And they're basically like little potatoes, and you buy them in a netted bag, but they come with a bag of like white salt that's like this big. And you're supposed to boil them in water in the salt. And then you take them out of the water, you kind of smash them a little bit, but you don't really like mash them like a full potato. And you put butter in them and you just serve them like that. And they call them salt potatoes. It's like a big thing in upstate New York.
Yeah, that's not a Jersey thing.
No. So you can't even buy them, I don't think. You might be able to get them in Warwick, actually. But anyway, so Lucy's making salt potatoes for Thanksgiving dinner because now they're upstate. But for whatever reason, she decided to mash them. And she took the entire bag of salt and put it in the potatoes, not while she cooked them,
Oh, just into the
potatoes. And she mashed them.
Must it taste like the ocean.
Wait, so we didn't know she did this, right? I'll never forget, Cassie and I are sitting across from each other like you and I are, and we go to like eat, and at the same time, like we go and we take a bite of the potatoes, and Cassie goes, and just spits potatoes like right into my face because it was like literally taking a bite
Of salt. That's so nasty. She tries. She really
love her.
tries. I know.
But I'm like, the salt potatoes, she will never
I
live that down.
know.
It
There's
was
a
so
couple of
funny.
things she's made over the years that I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck
remember
is
when
that?
she made mom's chicken and broccoli and she didn't cook the
casserole?
rice first, and when you
Yeah,
ate it,
and
it was like
It was crunchy, and Dad, he
Oh,
chokes
he
every
did.
bite down. He's so good like that.
He is.
Although I'll tell you what, he's maybe kind of drifted from that because he called me yesterday,
Oh, no.
was telling me about Halloween in their neighborhood, and he's like, "It's packed over here. You have no idea. It gets crazy. Like." There's so many kids, everybody trick-or-treats here. So Lucy made a nice pot of chili, Johnny made a nice pot roast. So I'm looking at this chili, I'm like, it looks really good. I want to take some. I took one bite. I'm telling you, I wanted to spit it out. I was like, Dad. He's like, all I could think was, what'd you forget? What'd you not put in there? Because it tastes terrible. He's like, I went up the street to Johnny's. I had his pot roast. It was delicious. I'm like, Jesus.
I wonder what she did wrong. How do you fuck up chili?
How do you fuck up chili, bro?
So
It's the
easy.
easiest thing. It's so
Oh.
she fucks up pudding.
I
She
know.
fucks up so many. I swear she tries so hard.
I love
She
her.
makes pudding every year for Thanksgiving, and honest to God, like half the time, I'm talking 50% of
Well,
the time,
remember having to
it
make
ends up
those
fucked up.
freaking pudding pies last year and searching around for those little pie things because we have to have the pudding pie because like we try to incorporate her traditions and dad's
ours.
traditions together. So we have to do stuff for her, obviously, and our stepbrother and stepsister too. And like pudding pie is one of the things. And I'm like, do we really fucking need this? Like, why? Who's eating this
So
shit?
funny. She likes to do it though. It's her
And then
thing.
the other thing too was we bought the Stouffer's like stuffing, and she's like, I still have to make my mom's stuffing, and it's like all the giblets, like
No, not doing that.
it's so gross.
Not doing
and
that.
I know she loves it, but I'm like, no one eats that.
No one eats that.
It's terrible.
And The cranberry sauce. Somebody makes cranberry sauce. Cassie does.
But they make it with the like real cranberries.
Yeah, with like the
every
chunks
year.
and shit. We're like, where's the can? Where is
We just
the
want the
sliced
can.
can? We want the sliced
Has to
can.
have the ridges on it.
Yeah, it has to have the ridges. If it doesn't have the ridges, I don't want it. I'm telling you right now. But I remember one time, this another total sidebar. Mila was cooking with Lucy. Lucy's like, we're gonna make my my mom's mac pasta or something like that.
Oh, I know exactly what that is.
Do you remember this? Oh my god! So what did she call it?
It's like mac and cheese with tomato soup in it.
It was like elbow noodles with
Velveeta.
tomato soup and like 7 bricks of Velveeta. And then topped with American cheese. And I was like...
And cut up hot dogs? Because it sounds
And
like
cut
that
up,
belongs there.
yeah, I think there were cut up hot
No,
dogs.
stop it.
Not even joking.
Oh my
Listen,
God, stop.
I remember Mila has her little chef hat and apron on, and she's like so excited to help make this. Oh my God, they put it out for dinner. I was like, I'm not eating that. I'm sorry. This is fucking prison food. Where are we? Where are we? This is like... You know what I think it is it's one of those things that like when you were poor.
Yeah, that's what you ate when you were
Yeah,
young.
it was just whatever.
And that's their comfort food.
Oh,
I know.
Oh God, it was so gnarly.
I know.
Oh my God, Mila didn't touch it either. I was like, I'm not fucking eating that. I am not eating that. I don't know what else we got in the fridge. I'll order pizza. I don't care, but I'm not eating that.
It probably has like million grams of fat.
Who tops any kind of pasta with American cheese?
No,
All right,
no, that's gross.
It's sacrilegious, for
disgusting.
God's sakes.
No.
Not good. Not
Not
good.
good.
So anyway, since Lucy is not having surgery again this year, we have
We're cooking.
decided that we're still cooking. And I actually told Dad the other day, because I told him, like, just, Justin and I are going to cook again this year. And he's like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I don't care. Whoever cooks, I don't care. You guys did great last year. We'll totally do that.
Cassie helped too.
I'm like, just so you know, like, he goes, you have to tell Lucy. And I'm like, well, here's the thing. We took a vote.
That's on you, big guy.
We voted you're going to tell her. So we're cooking, but
We're not letting
Lucy's
Lucy
just
cook.
finding out.
Yes.
So,
We love you, Lucy.
yeah, we do.
We got you.
You stick
relax.
to the pudding,
You make the pudding.
the sweet potatoes, no problem.
We got you.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's we're gonna handle it. By the way, it doesn't take 7 hours to cook a bird. I don't know why people are under that impression. I feel like they start at 5 o'clock in the morning cooking the bird.
Yes.
It's unnecessary. We
No,
started
that's
at like
why
10
it comes
o'clock.
out dry and disgusting because it's been in the
Nasty.
oven for far too long.
It's definitely like
Yeah.
what is that? Christmas vacation?
Vacation's like,
Yes, exactly. That's how the bird is every year. But now it's not. We had a really good bird last year.
yes, and we will again this year.
You could start at 10 o'clock, 10 to 2, ready to go. All right. So anyway, that's it. We're good.
Fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Enjoy. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.